What's going on, everyone? I'm Juan Pablo Guarin Camargo.
And I'm Rachel Dorada.
And this is Inside the Hashes Throwback Thursday, where we take a look back at players we've spoken to in the past and catch you up on where they are now. On today's episode, we're throwing it back with Kansas State tight end Briley Moore.
Standing at an imposing 6'4" and weighing in at 250 pounds, the Blue Springs, Missouri product was practically non-existent on the FBS radar.
Despite finishing his senior season with 37 catches for 653 yards and a whopping 13 touchdowns, Moore only got one FBS offer from Navy. He ultimately elected to attend FCS powerhouse, Northern Iowa.
Moore's play at UNI can be summed up in just one word: monstrous. In 2018, as a junior, he had the 6th most receiving yards in the nation among tight ends with 536 and the 5th most touchdowns with 4.
In the second to last game of that season, Moore narrowly escaped a career-ending injury after his helmet collided with a teammate's back. He missed the final game of the season with short-term paralysis, but managed to come back to the gridiron for the Panthers' 2 playoff games.
Inside the Hashes had the chance to interview Moore ahead of his senior season, where he talked about getting ready for the fall and how he plans to take his game to the next level.
And for the listeners who may not have been able to see you play yet, can you just describe your playing style to them? What do you think separates you on the football field?
The biggest thing I think that separates me is that I'm going to use my hands as a block talent and move the defender and also be able to run routes and be able to do those things. I just want to be a complete tight end, not just one dimensional. I want to see every snap, no matter what the play is. I think that's one of the biggest things that separates me from some people at the position.
What is going to be the next step to take Briley Moore to that next level, and what kind of potential do you think you have? How much better can you be?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of room for improvement in my game. I have had some success, but I have gone way further than the success that I've had. Some of the big things I want to right now, just in my game, just kind of in the run game, pad down more hands, giving my hands and elbows and things. I think that's something that I kind of struggled with the past couple of years, but just kind of let it go. Certain games I get the job done. But I think that's something that can really take my run game to the next level is, keeping my balls down and becoming close off the ball a bit.
In their opener against Iowa State, Moore suffered a fractured coracoid and scapula in the second half. He ended up missing all of the 2019 season.
Moore was granted a medical hardship eligibility for 2020 and used his lost season as a chance to focus on his next role in life: being a father.
In November of 2019, Moore and his girlfriend Caitlin welcomed their son Malachi to the world.
But Moore's happiness was short-lived, as the ensuing COVID-19 pandemic threatened to wipe out his only chance at a football comeback.
But neither a career-threatening injury nor the fear of fatherhood could keep Moore away from football, and he wasn't going to let a global pandemic stand in his way.
During the spring of 2020, Moore ran routes alone in a local park and hopped on early morning Zoom workouts with UNI strength and conditioning coordinator Jed Smith to get himself ready should the 2020 season start as usual.
In April of that year, Moore announced his decision to transfer to FBS program Kansas State, not only because it was just 2 hours away from his hometown, but also because Kansas gives Moore a national stage to help prove he's an NFL caliber player.
Through the first 4 games of the 2020 season, Moore has recorded 4 catches for 201 yards and 2 touchdowns. His biggest game as a Wildcat came in Week 3's win over Texas Tech, where he had 1 touchdown and a 66-yard catch to set up a lead-stealing 4-yard touchdown the very next play.
The Wildcats are flying cross-country to Morgantown this Saturday to face off against Big 12 rival West Virginia, where Moore sees a chance to up his game. And if you look closely during the broadcast, you'll see little Malachi cheering on his dad, decked out in Wildcat gear up in the stands.
This has been Inside the Hashes Throwback Thursday. I'm Rachel Dorada.
And I'm Juan Pablo Guarin Camargo. We'll see you next time.